everyone, welcome back. I'm Linette with the Laurel County Public Library, and we're doing two videos at once today. We're doing our supper as our video. So we're having stuffed peppers and we're having Mexican street corn as a side. Now let me just tell you about this Mexican street corn. I have never really had this. And back in the spring, my friend Rhonda fixed it for her son Jared's graduation party. And I was able to help her fix it a little bit, and I thought, this stuff is good. I love this. So we're actually making this with frozen corn. It would be wonderful if you've still got some fresh garden corn, or if you want to go out to the market and get you some. I think it would be excellent if you grilled your corn. I've not done that tonight, but it would be great to do that. So let me go ahead and get the corn here. Now, the recipe calls for 24 ounces of corn, which is like two little freezer bags of corn. But it's just me and Kevin and Elena. We don't need that much. So I cut the recipe in half. Okay, so you just put a little bit of olive oil in your skillet. You don't want to overdo your corn. You want it to have that crisp tender, which I think would really be good for grilling corn if you've got some fresh from the garden. Okay, so to that I'm going to add, and again, remember that this is a half recipe. So if you're writing this down, you might want to double it if you've got a huge family. Okay, so I'm putting 1/8 of a cup of mayonnaise. Now I'm actually using the mayonnaise that has the olive oil base because I think it works really good for stuff like this. So if you were doing the whole recipe, you'd need 1/4 of a cup. If you hear chewing, my dog Millie has decided that it's her supper time. Apologize about that. Okay, so I have 1/8 a cup of mayonnaise, and I have a tablespoon of fresh lime juice. That just brings out all kinds of good flavor. And I have a half of a jalapeno pepper and 1.5 tablespoons of chopped red onion. Now just look at that. Is that not going to give it some beautiful color? I'm telling you. Beautiful. I had the opportunity to cater a young couple's wedding reception, and they wanted this, and they were really pleased with it. Okay, so I'm going to use 1/8 of a teaspoon of chili powder. Okay, so again, if you're doubling, you need 1/4. And I'm going to put just a shake of salt. And the recipe calls, the normal recipe calls for 1/2 cup of chopped cilantro. So I have 1/4 a cup, but we're not big cilantro lovers, so I'm actually going a little less than 1/4 of a cup because with cilantro, a little bit will go a long way because I'm a wimp when it comes to cilantro. Now, I need a clove of garlic minced. Okay, there we go. Got our garlic. Now the recipe calls for feta cheese. So I went to the grocery today. They were completely sold out of feta. How often does that happen? So I bought this Mexican fresco cheese, which I think is going to be an even better substitution. So I'm going to put it right in there. This stuff, it tastes wonderful. I was tickled. I was kind of glad they didn't have the feta. And now I'm just going to stir it up. I'm going to make sure that mayonnaise gets all around. Elena is excited about this because she's been wanting me to make some for weeks now. But people, this is so simple, so easy. You know, if you've got a lot of corn and you've boiled it, you've grilled it, you've fried it till you don't know what else to do with it, here's an option. And it's so good. Be great with tacos. Be great with any type of side that, you know, has that southwestern Mexican feel to it. So, all right, so I'm just going to put this in here so you all can kind of get a good look at it. It smells wonderful, and I'm telling you, it's going to taste just as good. Okay, check that out, Lena. It's going to be good. She's giving it a thumbs up, a nod, smile. I'm getting all kinds of reactions out of that girl. Okay, so give this Mexican street corn a try. It went together so easily. If you want the full recipe, which would be about 5 cups of corn, I will put it, when this post on the Facebook, I'll put the whole recipe on there so that you can see that. But give it a try. I think your family will like it. All right, we'll see you next time.